this year. But when you
Absolutely.
look at over the last month, over the last few weeks, some of them are doing pretty well. So yeah,
Yeah,
there's going to be a lot of opportunity, and the people that get in early, man, could benefit substantially over the next few years.
absolutely. So for the viewers that are watching, if you guys aren't invested, it's still super early. I know you probably hear stuff all the time about investing in crypto or NFTs, and you might think you're late to the party because Bitcoin came out like 10 years ago. But like you're not late to anything.
No,
You're still early. If you're watching this, you're in the early
under
community.
5% of the world's population.
Let me express how early I think this is in comparison. So if anyone was like alive in the internet era, like this seems almost like 94, 95.
I was working for AT&T in markets, and my role was to sell internet pages.
Okay.
And so I was targeting a lot of the mid-major corporations in the state of Minnesota. And I was going to companies like 3M and some other companies, sitting down, trying to sell them on using a website page. Hey,
Wow.
man, this could be great. This is something that could benefit your company. People looked at me crazy.
That's crazy.
And that is the exact same thing we're getting today with crypto, but
Um,
a lot more people are starting to take it serious now.
got you. So how long was it before you said, "Hey, this isn't crazy. I need to take a look"? Was it because there was a time when you thought this was crazy too?
Well, I never thought it was crazy. I was just afraid to dip my toe in it.
But but I do think we're super early. Once more retailers start to integrate payments through crypto, um, I think that'll start to happen. You're already seeing that on like platforms like Shopify, WooCommerce. Like you're able to integrate crypto payments alongside fiat payments. Once that starts to happen more often, I think it's gonna be a big thing, and I think it's great for companies.
So the last time we were together, there was a 70.75% increase in interest rates. And then since, we've had another increase in interest rate. And the market has reacted very negatively to the interest rate hikes, and so has the crypto marketplace as well. What are your thoughts on that?
I just think the markets are just acting in accordance to like what they see in the rates. Like no one wants those interest rates to go up. But as a buyer, as an investor, this is great for us.
Oh, it's definitely great. I mean, the interest rate policy, I mean, it's working. Demand is going down, and inflation has decreased a little bit, but I don't think they're ever going to get inflation down to 2%.
In the United States, we're technically supposed to be one of the richest places on the planet.
The United States.
Yeah. But even here, if the majority of people don't have $500 to cover an emergency, well then how rich are we? Right? So
Well, we're rich enough to give Ukraine billions of dollars every week.
like you just type in the money, oh yeah, send them a wire for whatever we're gonna type in the computer. And if we run out of physical cash, we'll just print more.
But it spends.
Yeah, it does. But it's also damaging other people too, because as they print out these billions and give them to other places, the value of what the person can get with that dollar strongly diminishes.
But the one bright side is that XRP has started going up. I mean, it's up probably about 80%
Yeah,
over the last week or so,
yeah, which is great.
which is amazing.
It is amazing.
And a lot of that is due to a decision by the courts.
XRP is in a lawsuit. What the lawsuit is about is they're saying that it's a security. XRP's battle with is, or their argument is, hey, you guys let Ethereum pass and didn't call them a security, and they sell tokens and you can invest, and it's not a security.
It said the 2020 lawsuit alleges that Ripple illegally profited from selling XRP coins as unregistered securities.
False. Every cryptocurrency, Bitcoin, Ethereum, any cryptocurrency is being traded as an unregistered security. Period.
So why did they go after Ripple?
Because they wanted to pick on them. They could have went after Vitalik Buterin and ETH, and they gave him a pass. So my thing is, there's no difference.
So they're picking winners and losers, Mark?
Absolutely. It's being suppressed by the government and the SEC. So I want to pile in now. Because once the SEC lawsuit's over with, the price is gonna just, it's like when you shake up a Coca-Cola can and then you pop the top, it's gonna blast out, man.
We've talked about a number of opportunities in the past, and what I would like to do is touch on a couple of these and have you talk about them.
Of course.
So number one, Solana. Solana's down 80% for the year, but over the last month, it's up about 10%.
Solana has a lot of venture backing. Solana has had mega people behind the project,
such as
Chamath, the billionaire, Jason Calacanis, all the major players that you can think of in Silicon Valley. And they're doing some things that are really dope. Like they just launched a crypto phone called Saga. So you could go to solanamobile.com and just take a look. But the Saga phone is a crypto phone. It has an integrated crypto wallet. That's a hardware wallet that's built into the actual device that's encrypted.
Let's talk about one of your favorites, Polkadot. It's down 73.9% for the year.
That's terrible.
But it's up 10% for the month.
It's still down 60 overall. So,
yeah,
like,
I mean, if you got in at
I did
a year ago.
I mean, I did get it a year ago, but my thing is I just gotta buy. I got a dollar cost average in on Polkadot. I think the tool. I think the project is great. Gavin Wood is an incredible developer. Helped build Ethereum. Wrote some of the first code for Ethereum. So I'm completely believing in the project.
Another one of your favorites is Sandbox.
That actually is my favorite. Yes, it's a real project though. It's a real thing. So this one is a hit. Like I'm not gonna stand down on this. This is a hit. I put money on it. I made money on it, and I'm gonna keep making money on it. Sandbox is a hit. Y'all need to get in Sandbox. Period.
Well, if you can't go out and shop because prices are too high, you can stay home and you can play.
You can build stuff in Sandbox. But here's the thing though. You can play Sandbox because unlike Roblox, you can own all the assets in the game. So,
interesting.
So if I'm as a business, we could buy crypto off the chain billboards and put them in Sandbox.
So we're in the metaverse.
That would put us in the metaverse.
So there's one called Quant. We've never talked about that one before, but it's up substantially from 87 to 139 per coin.
That's great. I can't speak on Quant because I'm not an investor. I haven't done any serious due diligence on Quant to like talk on it.
Quant is quiet. But let me tell you one that isn't. There's been a lot of talk about HBAR over the past few days.
Yeah.
But HBAR is down 85% over the year and down another 9.8% over the last month.
HBAR is interesting because they have most cryptocurrencies run on basically the ledger system.
Mm-hmm.
Well, HBAR has a whole different way that they actually verify transactions. That's different than like the base cryptography that's used for crypto. So it has a different way of securing transactions on the network. What are your thoughts on the digital dollar? What do you think about this?
I think that's the direction that this country is going. I mean, it's not new anymore. It's new to all the people that are just now starting to wake up. But every once in a while, there's a great reset. And we had a great reset in 2008. And we're going to see the market crash. I mean, it's just part of capitalism. Mm-hmm. And it's going to happen. But the question is, are you going to be ready? Because a lot of people get rich in these particular times. And so you have to be engaged, you have to be involved, you have to stay up on what's going on in the marketplace. Because if you're ready when that market crashes, you can do very well in terms of investing in cash into equities that have been hurt during that particular event.
Yeah, so let me ask you that. Speaking on that, do you think that it makes sense for newer investors to buy today, or should they wait and say, hey, I think it's going to go down more?
You can't predict the market. You have to invest today because the market could crash tomorrow. But at the same time, it can make a turn and go up. And if it goes up, you've totally missed the opportunity to buy today. Yeah. 2022 spells opportunity.
I agree.
I mean, we've been in a bear market this entire year. And, I know people have been talking very negative because it's been a negative year for the market. But the smart people, the people that are telling you that everything is terrible, those are the people that are investing right now. Those are people that are happy because nobody has been able to get into the market for a number of years, especially with these blue chips. I mean, I saw some stocks that were near 1,000. They're down at $120 per share.
Jeez.
And so if you have money and you were looking at that particular stock at 900, but now it's at 100,
It's a steal.
that's a steal for you.
It's a steal.
I mean, even if it goes back to $200,
Doubles your money.
You've made pretty good money.
Yeah.
And you're in a blue chip stock that pays a dividend, and you can hold that stock the rest of your life and make money on it. So yeah, there's opportunity out there, but I think the greatest opportunity for our community is the crypto game. I think XRP is one of those opportunities.
Yeah.
I am going to take a look at HBAR. I think there's some opportunity there because people are starting to talk about it. It sounds like there's some utility for HBAR, along with many others.